less interactive, and I'll try to like go and rush through the elite as fast as I can. I want to get to 94 with this character. I don't want to spend so much time. Malbob, cheers for the host. Hope you had a good one. Welcome to everyone joining from Malbob's stream. Bloodwalker is saying, I asked you what to play yesterday and your tips worked great. I'm level 37 and started Act 4. The Soldier Inquisitor build works great. Glad you're enjoying it, dude. Don't hold back with your questions on the stream. Like, sometimes I won't see them, sometimes I won't be able to answer them, but there's a lot of people that can, so it's okay. Even if it sounds stupid, your question that is, like, just ask away, it's cool. I ask like several different things every single day. I'm not killing this guy. And like maybe even half of those questions are like, how the fuck does this guy have like 1.5k hours in Grimdawn and not knows this, you know? It's possible. Cheers, Malbab. Thank you very much. Well, like, learning is better, so. This is not the first time that I'm crashing after killing the Flesh Shaper. And losing my progression. This happened to me before on a different character. I am kind of thinking, what can I do to like avoid this from like ever happening ever again to me? Because it actually makes you lose about like 20 minutes depending on the character. Some characters are a lot better at killing bosses, obviously. This character, not really. So maybe I should exit the game after killing the Flash Shaper, just to get my save. You know what I mean? It never happened to you? I think it's happened to me one more time. I do like, I remembered that feeling. You know what I mean? Like when something kind of shitty happens, you're like, holy shit, I know what's going on here. You know? But after my game crashed, before I was logging in, I was like, there's a chance that this game is gonna roll back, and like I didn't even kill the last boss, you know? That is maybe I exit my game every time I kill Flash Shaper. I'm not really sure. We'll see. So someone in my YouTube was suggesting that I take the Dying God proc fully, because the crit damage and the total speed works quite well. But the uptime is not that high. Like, did anyone play with the Dying God proc? I'm gonna need to sacrifice something big for it, like Behemoth for instance. Behemoth proc. And it's coming with like 300 extra HP too. Hey kites. I see you're on the Grimdawn grind as well. Yesterday when I was playing some I think it was like Witcher. I played a little bit of Witcher off stream. I saw you on the friends list playing it. I need to kill the other guardian, right? Where can he be? Maybe here? Yeah, he's there. A little bit risky though. Hold up. Get out of my face. Hey! That is good news at least. Yeah, it's your fault again. I didn't do much, man. Thanks for joining me, guys. Hoping that you're going to be having a nice time. And a chill time on today's stream. Going to be leveling quite a bit. This is so weird. It is so weird. I'll try to explain. My Inquisitor seal is actually hitting harder on this guy than my Word of Pain. Well, at least the stationary one. This one I'm not really sure. How come you think their voice acting is so low in this game? Like, he actually just said, "Behold the power of the Aether," when he's like, you know, launching those little Aether orbs from the crystals. It's actually really hard for me to hear it. It's weird. Emissive, nice. We've gotten Scales of Baronath. That is for level 75. That is pretty big for me. It's gonna be good. I think the one that I have in the bank is for level 90 something. Yeah, level 94, of course. $600 HP. And no, bleed resistance, right? Do I need the Aether resistance? I'm not really sure. Is there a way to like fix it? Because like this is a little bit better for elite preparation. I think I keep that with me. Let's see. You might have lowered the dialogue volume. you're right. So basically enemies are speaking through this as well. You're definitely right. Thank you very much. I don't know why it's so stupid. The answer to this. Why it's so simple? Thank you, Elder. Yo, what's up, Rizzle? Welcome, Fortune. How's it going, guys? Yeah. I don't really remember what I was giving. I was just going for Mastery of Soldier, I believe. One of them is like really tankier than the others, though. The Straven Cole guy. Let's try to like seal him. Oh my god, he's the only one surviving now. The HP. Interesting spec. So is this something deadly now that the other two is dead? Not sure. Alright, so yesterday we were talking. We'll be getting like the stat and the skill point from the Secretaria as well, I think, on this character. I'm pretty sure like this character is going to... Like we're going to try to like maximize this character as much as we can. If I'm not mistaken, the last boss's name is Sentinel. It should be okay. Normal Sentinel, he was quite easy for the most part. Parsons, any good place to farm the relics blueprints? The earlier ones, you can farm them. The earlier ones, you can farm them in like treasure trolls. Later on ones, if I'm not mistaken, one of these NPCs are selling some, isn't it? Wasn't there something like that, guys? Yeah, can you like keep on resetting your game in the Steel Cap district over here and check this NPC out if he's like selling different relics? I'm not really sure about this information, so yeah. Romance is there. Sapala, I see The game is actually already running. I'm finally ill and can stay home. I'm finally ill and can stay... Okay. Get well soon, dude. How's it going, from man? It's nice to see you, buddy. Have a nice day. Finally ill. Alright, so this is the first place. Right outside Devil's Crossing. And this place scales up all the way to level 60. We're at 67. It should be okay. So the second one, I want to say it's in Broken Hills. Somewhere there, I'm not too sure. There's fucking normal Malmouth reputation farming, 1.5k left, almost there. How much iron bets you have, or how many? Like, will you be able to buy a lot of XP pots for your account at least? I'm like, 1.5k doesn't sound too bad. So you've been going at it for some time. What's up, by the way? Welcome, dude. Double mutagenics from this guy. I love you. Am I even on the right road? I think it's down there, but... I think it's down there. Beck is there? Hi Mala, I'm off to work today. I'm off work today, I see. Alright, we good. Yo, what's up, Tech? Nice to see you, dude. Cheers. What's my stream title, by the way? I didn't even check it out. New characters still? That's okay. I think it's new character, right? Oh my god, that damage. The next one is Arcanor, right? Yeah, it has to be. We go from here. This music is so soothing. I'm actually not sure what we're listening to right now. It's an RPG mix. I can share it in the chat. And we are 24 minutes into it. So it's one of the game OSTs, RPG game. Not really sure which particular one this one is. Doesn't ring a bell for me. Guys, wanna fight the Mad Queen as well? Lose our Tactician already? Alright, so the last one is going to be in this place, over here. It's a little bit longer. I like how everything is just like dying to my aero sensor. Kind of wondering how my resistances are going to be looking like when we swap to elite, that is. I don't necessarily remember if there was like any minuses to, like, let's say Aether and then, you know, Chaos and Vitality. Hopefully not to Vitality, please. No, it's already dumpstered. So we can handle with the rest, I believe. At 39 devotion points. We've taken 8 in the Crucible, so it's like 31 from the first playthrough. That means I left, I think, a couple behind actually. Not really sure which ones. There's enough poison for everyone. Full clear without Crucible is 33. Yeah, so I'm missing 2 of them, Menu. What do you think? What might it be? I would say it might be AOM. It might actually be the one that is right before the bridge. I don't necessarily know. Did I craft Aether Steel Bolts? Yeah, I've taken that too, man. Which one am I missing? I've taken the Wendigo one as well. We paid like ectoplasm, I think. I mean, it has to be AOM, right? I've done the Mogrugan Shrine. What else do we have? I've taken the one that is like the first one, you know, in AOM, outside in the forest. Ah, there's an Ancient Grow one. No, I have not taken the Ancient Grow one. Maybe we should do that. Because there's a Devotional Shrine before the Skeleton Key opening, right? Okay, that's interesting. I'm not gonna fuck around. I'll use this here. So which one is the one that we're missing other than the Ancient Grove then? I think it's gonna be somewhere maybe there. I'm actually not sure. Maybe even more further down. Yeah, it is further down. I think I'm gonna go from somewhere else. Hold up. You like go from oven? No. Go from oven? Let's go from Coven to the right side. See if that's going to be fine. Dan is there saying good morning everyone. What's up Dan? Good morning. Oh, we can do this quest as well, why not? I will protect you. I was not, I didn't have enough reputation to do this when we were here the last time, so now it's free experience for me. Can you somehow bypass the cooldown when using forcewave with a one-hander? No, I do not think so. I mean, there are some items and devotions that are capable of resetting the cooldowns or like reducing the cooldowns of stuff, but like it wouldn't be reliable, it would be RNG. Yeah, I know the music is a little bit loud, but it's okay. Did you guys see that damage? Bro. It hit me for like 4k or something, I believe. The ice damage taken is only 2k. Okay. Streaming. What the fuck? That amulet isn't bad at all. Look at this amulet. The Ancestral Ward. What the fuck is this, dude? That is so good. Bro. I'll keep the black tallow for now. Maybe put something else on it. It's holding you from going from one hand to two hands. Try to find another ability to use in between. Have a character that has like more stuff to press, I don't know. Maybe like an... What level are you from, Ange? You could go for like a relic that is giving you a strong auto attack. Was it Mistborn Talisman? So you could like use Mistborn Talisman in between forcewave attacks. 29? Yeah, you could do what I just said. It's not a bad idea. Ancestral Ward for the win? Yeah, it was insane. It's ridiculous. I am not deleting this item right there. That is going to be our leveling item from now on. So I'm not gonna take the quest. Just take the Devotion Shrine. Guys, which shrine am I missing? We're gonna have 32 with this one. I think there's 33 in total. Which one am I missing? The Eternal Band. Show the map. I will. Let's take this one and I will show the map. The crab is sitting on top of the chest, I cannot take it. It gives you a skeleton key. It's fine. It's not too bad. You want my skeleton key? Can we actually connect from the right side as well? Let's see. Dang it, we can't. Oh, that's it. This place might be good to farm for mutated scales also, because of these snake-like creatures. I mean, at least the outside parts. I don't know the inside parts, but the inside wasn't so bad either. Some of the bosses are really RP though. I need more practice versus them. Was there a shrine in the plains over there? I'm not too sure. Over there. So is there only one in the Freshworks? I think so. There's none in Port Valbury, I believe. Pine Barrens, I think we have done all of them. I'll say so. Contagion. Yeah, I've done the Bloodgrove one as well, by the looks of things. I've taken double between gates over there. And I've taken the Bastion of Chaos. You got me, dude. Are you sure there's 33 in total? Which is what I have, 33. I have it though. Alright, my bad, my bad. So I think at this point we're gonna go something a little bit more defensive. Something like Targo, just like value stuff at this point. While leveling up. I would like movement speed as well, but I don't know. I think I want to build up on the Targo. Guys, let's switch to Elite. Vex says there, are you gonna get your hands on a OBT account for Lost Ark? No, I don't think so. What about you? Like, there's a chance that you're getting your account taken away. And also connection issues, it's a heavy multiplayer game. Like, I don't know. I don't think I am. Our resistances, vitality stays the same. Aether is 74. I'm kind of thinking about like replacing one of the rings with this one. Have like a little bit more tankiness thanks to that. I don't really know. We're only missing vitality, yeah? I might as well put like another Mark of Illusions there and see, why not? 3 points available. Now I'm not gonna use it, it's okay. It's funny how like this offhand has been sitting in my bank. forever also. I'll never have the like spirit required for these stuff, I think. Elemental damage, elemental resistance, death sentence, skill disruption, protection. Offensively it's a lot better, but like nothing else. My weapon doesn't even give me like full elemental damage increase. Let's start playing. I don't know if I'm doing this quest. I think I'm doing it just to get used to it. Open your auras, guys. Does the mark on the map mean 1 devotional shrine plus 1 devotional shrines? The mark on the map just shows you if you like discover the devotional shrine, well, it starts showing on the map as well, and then it also puts a tick next to it if you have taken the points from it, or if you completed the challenge it requires, if you want to say it that way. Word of Pain capable of critting for like 10k. This thing. How close are we? Like 4 more points or something? So like 2 levels? Yeah, when you're rushing through the quests like this, I do understand like why I closed down the, like tuned down the dialogue volume, definitely. Kinda sounds awkward, like. Crash with the revered with the Malmouth, by the way, I'm like. Me that. Prime, what is our secret? How do we farm mutated scales? That seems to be like the component that I'm missing for the most part. Sakina, are you around? Nice. Servants of Trigue. Like, so far the best that I have found is these Slith monsters. Super busy, okay. Elemental damage HP for level 72 with Vitality and Chaos Resistance and PS2. This is going to be our next wing, I think. I don't really know like where I found it from actually. What was that, you guys? Is that like Inquisitor +1 on an offhand? Inquisitor Seal +2, never mind, my bad. Never mind. Let's continue. It's shining. So I took this quest, the one that I usually pass. I pass it because like it usually confuses me. And I couldn't figure out like the shortest path to like I usually spend a lot of time while doing that quest, that's what I'm trying to say. Not really sure about like the whereabouts of those guys. So one of them is here. What's an easy to level 2 and rifle character I wanna pew pew stuff? Check out like Purifier, Vindicator. So like Purifier is obviously Inquisitor and Demo. What about on the right side over here? Is it on the right side over here? I shouldn't know. Cynic, what's up? Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll never get used to this quest, unfortunately. Just fucks up my pathing, I would say. So find the one that is over there, next to the waypoints, and then maybe you find this waypoint next. But then am I not skipping like the quest on the left side now? Let's do this quest fast. It's actually quite unique because like we have completed everything in Malmouth and I don't have one Aether cluster. It usually drops like 8 even. So maybe it is the right side of this portal then. I don't know. I'll check. I think we're done with the slit necklaces, by the way. For like 2 difficulties. I just cannot like spot them in my bags. Yeah, we need just 2 more. Leave the rest on the floor. So, the devotions. Target is gonna give me 5% and 5% once again. It's quite okay. Like, there would have been an option like going for... It's not called the Taxery, it's like Elemental Seeker or something like that on the right side. But it's like heavy build up and it requires a lot of green. I think I'm just not gonna go for it. I'm kind of scared of like dying with a Word of Pain character like this, so... I'll keep at it. I think it is on the right side somewhere here. want to say. Piepork is there saying, is this final build or is it just leveling? Just leveling, Pie. Just leveling. It's a little bit boring actually, this build right now, but it's really efficient and effective. This is the way that I have been leveling ever since the start. Yeah, okay, so one guy is over here and the other one is going to be on the top side. It's the Weimar. Okay. What's up, by the way? Welcome. Amnek is saying, start demo if I want to PvP from the start. Yeah, I would say start demo as well. If you want to use rifles from the start, yes. Work on like fire strike. Remember one thing, fire strikes, like the first skill that you take, the one that is called fire strike, is not AoE. So you might want to not max that out and try to rush for the modifier of fire strike. You know what I mean? The second one, explosive strike or whatever that is called. So you max the explosive strike out first and then turn back for fire strike. That way you're gonna have AoE first, which will obviously increase the speed that you will be clearing things. How about this? I think this ring is not an upgrade for me. Not sure. Any other class you can start with ranged rifle? I mean, you could definitely start something like Inquisitor as well with the procs, but I don't think it would work out so well. I've never tried it, so. We go up top, right? Skip this. You see, just one quest, one simple quest puts me off so bad. Like, I lose my shit. I'm not going to be taking this quest again, I think. I just can't do it when I, like, check the right side all the time. It's so weird. I need just, like, more practice with this, I think. I've turned back about like 3 times, I think, so far in Act 1 because of that quest. The Forsaken one. Oh, we can continue. Triggered? No. It's actually a little bit, maybe. How's it going, Irish? What quest? The quest that you need to kill like 3 zombies or whatever. Undeads. Spread around on the right side of the map starting from the first waypoint. And then it links into killing 2 ethereals later on close to Barwich. It's kind of easy, it is. Just fucks up with my pathing. What do you mean it's kind of easy? Is there anything hard in this game? It definitely fucks up with my pathing, big time. Lecture is dead, maybe not as much fun as Purify. Purify is so much fun, dude. Crazy fun. Look at that cave over there. Don't do it. Don't give in to the temptation, guys. That cave is deadly. Stay away from it. Naked Ravager on ultimate. I've actually never played Ravager. I hear retaliation pills are doing good against him. Titan pauldrons. What? Let's just observe the experience that I'm gonna take from those two quests that we're doing. And see if it's like going to be worth the trouble for me running them. I think the rest is going to be there, I wanna say. Okay, here. Ravager can be cheese so bad. Most of them can actually, yeah. Like definitely. There's usually like an easy build around stuff. Some of them like a lot easier with pets, the others around like, you know, shield or reflect. Sometimes it's the elemental, that is the answer, you know. Mala, have you heard about Minecraft dungeons? No, I have no idea what that is. Heck, what is it? So, it gave me about like maybe 5% XP. And this one maybe like 7%, so like 12% in total. It's actually not that bad. But it definitely slows my X1 down. Like I just... I'm not used to it. I didn't come up here.
Greetings, child.
Blitz and Blindside. What do I need to start using this belt? It's 75? 6 more levels. It's not so bad, I guess. Wasn't there like a vitality thing that I was waiting for? Not so good. Yeah, it is the string, right? Okay, and this one is like 72. So we need like 75 and 72, 3 levels over there. That's okay. If you want, you can go first to deliver the necklaces. That's how I usually do it. You definitely don't lose time doing it like that. And what do you do with the Milton Hearts? Like, how's your pathing? I kind of want to see it. You know, there's Milton Hearts really close to the necklace deliverance. So what I was usually doing is I was usually like hugging the left-hand side after every single portal. And you're capable of finishing pretty much everything except the quest that is basically triggering me right now. So that quest is the only thing that is on the right-hand side except the NPC spawn. I usually don't really interact with like Algrim the cook either. unless I'm passing from there. Sometimes you pass from there, especially on like normal you pass from there because of the devotion shrine inside the cave before Bar Ridge. I don't know. I actually wanted to check the reputation as well. The reputation that it was giving for Devil's Crossing. Classes and loot. Quite curious how they will make it. I always thought Minecraft could be something about loot and classes with quests. I don't like this layout. Guess we go from the top? I don't know. We can go under and out. Let's go under and out. It's been released in 2019, but there's still not a lot of information about it. Alright. There's a dynamite spawn here sometimes, guys. Yeah, I think I'll need about like 1 or 2 more characters. I need my dynamite though. Give me my dynamite, where is it? Okay, I have it. Yeah, I'll need about like 1 or 2 more characters leveled up before I kinda am comfortable with leveling up again. There's some stuff that I couldn't figure out yet, and at the same time some stuff that I'm making mistakes with, like forgetting going left once or something. Like for instance on the leveling of this character and through normal, I believe I skipped Pine Barrens somehow. I don't know how. I'm quite sure like I even probably dropped a portal while passing by and like never turned back. It's funny. There's someone extremely mean there. This guy. So much poison. Oh, this is the big point, isn't it? 300 HP, 20 defensive. Let me get my painting skills. Okay, we're gonna see like a masterpiece from MS Paint, I think. I'm ready, Manuel. I just got around reading about the new class coming in the expansion. So much hype, spin to win. Dude, I'm wondering like how many characters I'm going to be leveling up with spinning, you know? It was actually like looking pretty smooth too. The animation, that is. Like that is something really important to me. For instance, the Whirlwind, well, its name is Cyclone. In Path of Exile, it never felt as smooth as the Whirlwind in Diablo. You know what I mean? It's weird. I kinda need it to be implemented good. Are we taking, what are we taking here? Scars of Battle, maybe? Maybe just 1 point into it? Yeah. Definitely, after seeing that we have a couple of points there, for sure. Guys, can you see the entire mastery tree of Oathkeeper right now, or is it just like few abilities and what they do? Well, I'll definitely be playing it like a either dual wield or two-hander. I don't know. But yeah, you might be right, because there's going to be a lot of passives for shield in the Oathkeeper as well, so it's possible. Purified Soul, let's get it. Here you go. Okay. So, you go drop your portal or complete your quest, and then you take to Milton, and then afterwards you transition into the rites, and then you go to the shrine. You enter the shrine from there after taking that portal. That is pretty good, because you can TP out from that moment. And the optionals are the green zones. I do not know what this is, but this is the shoulder. I don't think it's necessary anymore. They bumped the drops up. Like, you don't need this anymore. Or it was like you were not getting a shoulder drop to like level 30 or something, unless you hit this. Right now it just drops left and right. But the middle one, I don't know what that is. No, this is a good pathing. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. This is really good pathing. Thank you very much. I guess you know where the poison dude is, the first one. The first one is easy, yeah. It is like, I think it's right after this gate on the right side. So like, you complete the first quest, come back. When you are transitioning towards like Weimar, you hit the right hand side. I think he's there. Yeah, with elites, like while we are doing this character in elites, I think we're gonna see like how your drawing helped me out. Thank you. Just saying, Mala, but this is the path that you took before stopping Grimdawn, of course. Most probably. Vorbeck is saying, I just got this game, should I try and figure out my classes and such beforehand? Or can I just wing it as I go? I would say it would be just a little bit of a plus if you would understand what the classes are about beforehand. I wouldn't say like, go ahead and figure out your entire build, but like at least knowing, like just start playing the game. Don't check any other resources, and when you are capable of selecting a class or mastery, just check out the masteries, all of them. You know what I mean? See like what they're about, because like that way you will have a better idea of like what you can build later on. I'll definitely suggest you to, like as a new player, I would definitely suggest you to continue and figure out your own shit. And ask whatever your problem is in the chat. Or like you can even like share your character at one point with us, and we can tell you like what you could have done better or you could do better. Yeah, Scorn, that's something that I know. It's just me forgetting the optimal routes and stuff, of course. As I said, like, that's not the only mistake that I'm doing. There's more. Let's see, along the way. We need a purified salt, right? This is why I'm here. Okay. You should go Fire Strike, but you should go the Explosive Strike before maxing out the Fire Strike. So maybe like just 3-4 points into Fire Strike and then rush for the Explosive Strike first. Max it out and then turn back for the Fire Strike. That's what I said. What's up, by the way, Scorn? Welcome, dude. Yeah, what Manuel is saying is true. Depends on like how much you want to waste, well, spend in the game. If you want like the maximum content, you should figure out everything by yourself. Obviously, checking out what other people have been doing with the class combination that you played too. That way you will have a better idea. That's what I always do. So I try making my own spec, and then people in the chat are like, maybe this devotion can help. Everyone takes it and stuff like that, and I'm like trying to understand why. 80% of the time it makes sense afterwards. Sometimes I disagree. But that way you will have the most content, you know what I mean? Instead of strictly following some sort of like a guide or someone else's build. Or limiting yourself. Speaking of which, Tech, if you would like to check out my Arcanor Tactician devotions, actually, can you please check it out sometime? Write exclamation build in the chat, since you're off work today. Work for me. And see like if there's anything you would have done differently. Something big, not necessarily small. I'm gonna pass that. This place is so good experience right now, actually, it's insane. I don't have time for farming greens. I don't enjoy that, Manuel. If we find a good green, I will, but... As I said, like, never mind the gear anyways, just focus on the devotions. It's easy to tell when you have like two items, when you compare them, oh, this is better, you know? Like, since I'm not trading, like, it will be a lot easier to understand if I wanna use another item. That's easy. I'll say like, devotions are the hard part. Get some of mine. It's like 90% of Grimdawn farming greens. That is your Grimdawn, not mine. I don't enjoy farming greens so much. That's what you enjoy doing, dude. Like, I'm happy for you. Would be too much for me. If it was a little bit more reliable, like I would have done it. But rolls are so weird, man. There's no caps. Like when a item can roll, like if an item is able to roll about like 1000 HP, it's also able to roll like 150. And you don't even, you know, needed to roll HP, you needed to roll max HP with offensive ability with quadruple resistance or something, and it is possible. But holy shit, it's so fucking rare. You know what I mean? I mean, you do know what I mean. It's too much. But yeah, I've been checking out the greens a little bit more often though. Like I was literally just selling them instantly before. I'm trying to check them a little bit more now, definitely. Not a Death Omen, level 50. So you transition from normal Omen to Death Omen into Empowered Omen into Mythical Death Omen. That is really interesting. I'll keep this. Our next character might be this, by the way. Some sort of like a Vitality Witch Hunter, Witch Doctor. No. Is it Witch Hunter? I think it's a Witch Hunter. I'm sure. Occultist Nightblade? Might be. I have like good items for it, so it's alright. I think it's a big difference between softcore and hardcore. When you know you're going to be keeping your gear, it's easier to find the motivation to farm the EMIs. I mean, you can kind of like say the opposite way as well. It's the motivation that your heart, like, because you're hardcore, you want to like maximize it so that you don't die. Because there are some greens in the game that are like ridiculously powerful, in a sense that like it will give you the resistance that you kind of need from just one item, like fucking 40, 40, 40, like acid, pierce, bleed, and then on top of that 50% vitality, you know, just one item. It's like, what the fuck is this item? It's possible to get something like that, and just because of that, you're able to use those like good legendary pieces on the other end, you know? So you could kind of change that argument to like exact the opposite. Just because you're hardcore, kind of need to care about your defenses. And I would say it's just a too much time sink. I do enjoy playing Grim Dawn a lot more, just like theory crafting characters and leveling them. Would rather do that instead of like farming for greens for about like 3 hours. But as I said, like I'm checking out the greens a lot more than I used to. Like I'm actually spending some time next to the vendor when I'm trying to like sell items. Before I was just like right clicking them. I was just selling them all. Yeah, Scorn's idea is about the same as mine. He's saying if I find a good one, I'm happy. But farm them? Nah. I'm the same on that one. It's sad to be losing a GGMI though. Do you remember me farming one of those ridiculous relics for like 4 hours and then dying instantly after equipping it? Oh my god. Which relic was it? Do you remember it? You have the tendency to like remember shit like this. That feels bad, man. It was probably Iskandra's elemental thingy. Was it? No. What was it? I kind of remember it was like a caster, I think, man. Elemental stuff. Iskandra's balance. Is there such an item? Iskandra's balance. It might be that. Bro, should I be scared? Like they're pushing through, you know? Yo, what's up, Krylek? Must have felt bad, lol. Okay. Albomachis is saying, hey Mala, finally catching a live stream after watching the YouTube videos. Autumn holiday week, Sweden is chill. Enjoy your holiday, Alabama. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're gonna enjoy the stream as well, dude. Sometimes I get a little bit moody, but I swear to you, like all of you, it's all because of this fucker called No Manual in my chat, so. All of it. So that is like how I excuse myself in my head. Like, when I'm having a good time, enjoying and in a good mood, I'm saying, oh my god, every single viewer is like seeing that I'm in a good mood. They're thinking, hey man, this guy is actually enjoying streaming, like he's in a good mood, it's fun to watch. And when I'm in a shit mood, I'm like, don't worry, Malagant, like everyone knows it's all because of this fucker. Like you don't have to worry at all. You know, it's apparent. It's quite easy to see. What's up next? Welcome. Yo, Tech, you're back. Check this first link tech. Check the devotions, please. Mr. Tech. For an Arcanor Tactician. I don't know why I came here, by the way. Like, is in the one-shot chest. I don't think you need to come there. So, what are we doing with the last 5 or 6 points? What is really valuable? We can take, like, Behemoth, I guess. 300 HP. Fuck. It's not so bad. Yeah, I guess. It's okay. At which point is it time, you think, to move away from the Word of Pain? Depends on your items. Stuff like forcewave, they heavily rely on like cast speed and good weapon. If you have a good weapon at level 50, I would move away from it at level 50. It starts around when you hit Bastion of Chaos in normal difficulty, that it is a little bit less stronger than before, up to Bastion of Chaos, just one-shots everything. And then at that moment it is still possible to one-shot everything. Right now it still feels really good, but you gotta start scaling it, you know? You need like the itemization of elemental damage, you need like augments that are supporting it, you need like you know, like components supporting it, devotions supporting it, so like you can just like close your brain up to 50, and then at that point you will start to make a good build around your Word of Pain if you want to keep it Word of Pain. So around level 50 you can start thinking about like switching to forcewave. Instead of optimizing a Word of Pain, you might as well optimize for forcewave. Viper says Electro, we're not using our weapon to attack, other than these 2 attacks. I'm gonna ask you something, actually. Viper says ignore for 3 seconds. So if I attack with my weapon, and then I apply Word of Pain, what happens then? You know what I mean? So during the 3 seconds, is my Word of Pain capable of using Viper? I actually don't know how that works. even after my rank 1 drawing. Your drawing will help me out actually, pretty much. Lots of caffeine. Now this is risky. Up. There was actually like 4 of them, it's interesting. 4 bees. We're skipping this one. That is the one that requires eventual... No? Yeah. That's gonna take that. That's right there is the reason why I'm doing Crucible Devotions at the start of the game, honestly. So I don't really know where we go next. Maybe we can go like Field Command or something. Field Command is really good. Mage Lord. Those are pretty good as well, I don't know. Viper debuff will scale with any skill that does weapon damage. 100% effectiveness is 100% damage. Applies the debuff that lasts 3 seconds. So, let's say... Look, for instance, Blitz is scaling 100% 25, you know? So Blitz will be able to activate Viper, right? So I put the debuff with Blitz, and then my Word of Pain will be using the Viper too, right? That's something that we have not discussed, like, ever. Yes, okay, that's a good thing, that's a good thing. Yeah, we should definitely use these. Level 75 again though, so it will need to hold up. They're a lot better than mine. I'm just gonna sell that too. I have too many of them. It's okay. The final stop. It's a shield. He actually saw me. Fair enough. Let's kill this guy and then afterwards take the quest. Kinda need to take the quest, otherwise it's ruining it. And it's because of the Devil's Crossing, I think. We need to go. Rovari Legacy. Speak to the Skinner as well, sure. Elemental rings would be nice too. I'll probably give up on the behemoth proc for more life leads from the ghoul. What about like the proc of Dying God? Is it worth? Alright, I think we're good. But I fucked up my portal, so we're gonna need to run again. Like 4 points into Dying God is fine, or? You can actually see like forges from there, it's funny. Yeah, it could be worse since I'm focusing really heavy on offensive ability, right? That's what I was thinking. Dude, I'm kind of scared of like dropping Behemoth too. Like, I don't know. Skekta doesn't have many leech. Like, I was thinking about elemental rings too. Like, they're really easy to get to. And, like, they're really, really easy to get to. But they don't have leech, you know? Skinner is really tanky. I feel like I'll need some leech with that character, you know? While standing my ground, I need to like heal myself in some other ways than the Word of Renewal and Healthstone. There needs to be something else too, you know? I don't think like Chariots and Behemoth is going to be enough either. Because they're like not so reliable. They proc whenever they want and they fall off whenever they want, you know what I mean? So it's not controllable. So that's why I was thinking like I need leech. I was actually thinking of like going 2 mythical life givers, but I have only one of them. I don't know. I guess like we will end up playing it and feeling it. If I can get there, obviously. I'll try my best to like get there today. We'll see, guys. I just need more coffee. That's all we need. Leech gets OP when combined with the seal. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Definitely. Because like, with the seal, you're sort of like normalizing that damage that you take. So there's not so many highs and lows. It's like usually steady damage that you take. You know what I mean? It feels a lot more smoother. And then it also makes it so that your leech is a lot more valuable because you're taking no spikes. So your leech is like capable of covering for you, basically. It's interesting. Tech is saying it's more of a matter of how fast you want to kill the bosses, really. It should affect too much your pack monster killing speed, per se. Yeah, I understand. Okay. So you think with the Dying God we would be killing the bosses or like single target stuff a lot faster than we would kill the packs? Let's go Viper right away. I'll agree with you on that. I prefer Life Leech over the Health Regen. Life Leech is better since it's based on the damage done for 4 to 5%. And you can tell the difference. Yeah, there's a little bit of like static Life Leech on Ghoul as well, right? It's not just the proc. There's a little bit of like defensive ability. Yeah, I'll listen to you, I guess. But like, this is 4 points at least, and that one is 3 points. So I don't really know like what else are we giving away from. I'll think about it. I really like the fact that we will be sitting on 22 seal. Like 22 seal is going to be ridiculously OP, I think. So if I just like trust in my seal and sit in it, I should be able to tank pretty much everything in the game. I think so. With a character like that one. Yes, but you gotta man up and attack. Not every time. Like when shit hits the fan, you usually panic. And attacking is the last thing that you do. Krylik is saying better being based on damage because it's gonna scale faster than your HP does. That is true, too, yes. Same thing as I said though, like you might actually like panic while playing and say not attack. Instead you can like try to dodge stuff. While dodging stuff it doesn't work. The other stuff does. Yo, what's up, Haz? Welcome. Guys, I actually really want a coffee. I'm gonna go for it after this one. So yes, thank you too. Interesting. I just like beat him to death. Oh no. I don't like that guy. Electro is saying 22 Inquisitor Seal. Good leech is enough to face tank AOM final boss. Probably, yeah. Especially with like considerable amounts of HP. My HP is a little bit low actually for that character. It's like 13,000 or something, I believe. You could actually say that that's low HP. For a character like that one, that we will try to stand our ground and tank everything. I'll say so. How is the soundtracks of Mass Effects? Are they good? They were not so bad, I think, right? Should check it out today. Halo 3, let's go. But like Halo 3 has some bad stuff for YouTube, unfortunately. I actually like Halo 3 as well. Destroy the bandit forges around the 4 hills. Good game, Malgant. Alright, I'll do that real quick. There should be a forge, like right outside here. So when you reach Old Arkovia, you gotta like go back to Devil's Crossing, or like after killing the giant, so that you can take the forge's quest. Because like we killed one of the forges before having the quest, and it's not retroactive, so that is that. As well. Level 72 was like important, right? We are having like a ring. Which ring is like better than the other? 158% cunning, cast speed on the left, Aether on the right. They're about the same, honestly. Like, it doesn't matter which one you replace, I think, here. We probably need like 2 rings even. Put it that way. How do you like my bags, you guys? It looks beautiful now. It's actually hard to understand what's going on. I was gonna lie. No, I think we have enough of this, man. I don't know, we can keep one more. It's alright. Why not? Let's break that one for a rare. This one isn't so bad either, right? Aether. Nah, let's keep the Aether. What about you? Attack speed? Nope. Aether will execute offensive ability, no HP, Aether and bleed resistances. Instead of what?
HP and cast speed, that's all. Honestly, so it's about the same as mine. It's bad. Salute too, it's okay. Guys, I'm going to be AFKing just a tiny bit. I will make myself a coffee and then we continue leveling, okay? Be right back. I may have poured a little bit of coffee on the floor while I'm coming here. I hope Sekine is not hearing that. Diablo cheese, Halo cheese. How's it going, guys? Then maybe we should change to the Swedish dictionary. Just saying. I like cheese too, man. Shit. We're gonna play. We're gonna play until this coffee crisis is over. Switch my scene. Alright, let's get it. Your name is pretty close to French cheese. Yeah, that is true too. I'm not gonna try and say that though. I'm living in the French side of Belgium for like the past 5 years. I'm still learning. Well, in the process of actively not learning, let's say. I do understand a little bit, but it's about it. What's up, Sunflex? How's it going, dude? And then there's all about my cheese too. Cheese is everywhere today. The heck? It should be a really good experience here, guys. Oh my god, that drop. Give it to me. What the hell? Mostly just English? Is it because of Twitch, or like, do you actually find people that are speaking English around you as well? Maybe because of your job also, I don't know. How goes the character, Malagant? It's going for now. A little bit routine. Just leveling up with the Word of Pain still. How about you? How's it going, Papa? Welcome, dude. Let's go from this way. Going pretty good. Recently started Path of Exile again, as I have never been able to get into it, but making much more progress now. Are you enjoying it? That's good. I'll be playing Path of Exile quite a bit as well in the next league. I've been practicing, both off and on stream, quite a bit on Path of Exile. Couldn't practice as much as I would have liked to, because my viewership gone down terribly. So I had to stop a little bit, basically. Sweet bloody pox and fewer raids. Till what level did you continue? This one is basically about the same as like bloody pox, but the thing is like it doesn't have the rippy parts of it, the fever raids. Yo, what's up, Sneaks? Welcome. Yeah, of course, but the thing is like, as long as you enjoy playing it, like that's good. Glad to hear it, dude. I have 2 new builds I want to make, Malo. What are they? Oof. Hurts. I actually think this is gonna take a while to kill this. Join range Aether Fire Strike source. Aether Fire Strike, what the hell? Join melee Aether Fire Strike Defiler. The second one sounds a bit more fun to me. I am supposed to be good at the game, Scorn. Doesn't apply to me so much. We gotta kill this guy actually for once. What's my favorite mastery in Grimdawn? It's probably Arcanist, followed by either Inquisitor or Nightblade. What about you guys? Arcanist, I really like the utility it brings. Like how mirror works, how nullification works. Nullification is like ridiculously OP in this game anyways. No, please don't heal him. Please, just die, please. Oh my god, a shattered soul! I actually somehow have a cold stone in my bags. I don't know how. Let's open that bag before chest. Roiling Bloods double. I like it. Problem is I need to level them? That's the easiest part. It's the most fun part. Nightblade and Necromancer mostly. Everyone is going to say Nightblade almost. Look at this, it's funny. I kind of wish Nightblade was just a little bit more tankier, you know, like coming from the skill tree that it is. I don't know. Something like maybe some HP increase or maybe some armor increase. There's an actually armor increase, but like it's really lackluster. It's not so good. Soldier, come on, man. Who says soldier to the favorite mastery, man? Oh my god. Easy mode is saying, I'm downloading this game now. What did you say? There's a necromancer in this game? Yes, there's a necromancer in this game. I hope you're gonna like this game, dude. You get so much physical resistance from Nightblade? Wait, where do we get the physical resistance from? Yeah, you do need a you need that Ashes of Malmouth DLC for Inquisitor and Necromancer masteries. Oh yeah, they buffed that thing, right? It was not used to be like that, that's true. It's physical resistance when you're dual wielding now, that's true. I was actually like always leaving it like level 3 or something like that, just giving like excessive points into it. True. Sunflex is saying, hey Mela, do you think it's better to level up a soldier to 50 and then take a second mastery to commando, or split points in both masters while leveling before 50? Depends on what you kind of want to do, but I would heavily suggest you to take your biggest AoE and max it out. So after that point, you can kind of fuck around as much as you want. But it definitely slows you down unless you max out your main ability. So let's say you're focusing forcewave. Try to max out forcewave as soon as possible, and its modifiers. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're missing on the DPS. You gotta realize as you level up, the points that you have put into, like, let's say this one, it doesn't necessarily go higher than this. You know, this will always be 200% all damage to me, including at level 100. So if I can get this to level 12, at level 10, it will be incredibly strong. You know what I mean? So if your main ability is maxed out at as early as possible, you will be actively gaining speed. Otherwise, you can fuck around as much as you want. Just test things. But max out your main. So in this case, our main is Word of Pain, you know? So I maxed it out as soon as possible. Protoss is there as well. How's it going, Protoss? Yeah, most of the people, they like Nightblade. Dan was saying, Necromancer and Inquisitor equals live. Krylik is saying, I kinda enjoy Demo. Tech is saying, well, Nightblade give physical resistance if you dual wield, plus dodge, plus fumble attacks. When did they put the physical resistance into dual wielding, guys? Like, is this something recent? Yeah, Manuel, I saw dual blades. Yeah, thank you. Just go Cadence, max it out. Deadly Momentum first, and then Cadence. Did you get your answer? Sunflex is saying... Sunflex is saying, I've seen your video of Living in Sojourn and I liked it. That is what I'm doing. That is what I am going to do. Level up until 50 and then choose a second mastery. As I said, like, it definitely doesn't necessarily matter so much. If you want to choose it like beforehand, by all means, just do it. Just max out your main ability first. That's the only thing that you should focus on. Afterwards, you can fuck around as much as you want. I would actually encourage you to fuck around as much as you can, because you will learn the game and the abilities a lot more. How's it going, Keshai? Thank you for the biddies. Are you already back from work? We played some Black Ops with Keshak again yesterday night, evening. We have 2 second places. Unfortunately, I choked at the very end, killing the last guy twice. But we had some like really good games. Honorable second. Yeah, honorable second, I suppose. You gotta step in, man. Like, I cannot carry your ass every time, you know? Let's fuck around as much as we can. Malagant 2018, exactly, man. Kappa Pride. Yeah, it was fun, man. It was fun. Gotta be the pride. Thank you for the biddies. Them biddies, man. It's not there. I kind of want to open the treasure chest as well, so gonna check the spots. If you're going to be creating or like crafting one more set of elemental balance rings, or elemental harmony, in fact, they're called, I believe. We're gonna need like 12. Wow, actually, like just saying it is hurting me even. But yeah, we're gonna need like 12 more ancient hearts. Just sad, really, really sad. I think the treasure trove is going to be here. Yep, yep. Gives me a flower. Well, it's better than nothing, though. It's okay. Where should I go from? Maybe this way. I've just realized that you don't actually need to like kill Eclipse. You know, if you're like running really, really fast, you can just click the corpse and move on. I won't do that. Alright, alright, alright. Would you please die? I'm gonna leave that guy. There should be like one more spawn. I'm not sure where he is though. For some reason, like it is tied to this as well now. It's interesting. Look at those crits. Our offensive ability is getting high for this level. Sometimes I'm hitting about like 2.3k, I think. Alright, before I forget about this, let's do it. Do I have dynamites with me? Yep. You know the NPC in Steel Cap District that is capable of like giving you recipes? Is it actually capable of giving you old recipes, or if you just like keep on restarting your game? No monsters? Well, I killed this guy. Kinda need the ancient hearts. Maybe he drops one. Who knows? Feels bad. Rolling Blood is really good though. For the amounts of like rift stones I have in crafting, Rolling Blood is really good. I might be in deep shit here. I'm okay now. Let's kill this guy before entering, guys. No ancient hearts. I wonder if like your dots are ticking when you transition into another map still on the old one, you know? No dynamites for me. Kinda need to craft some again. I have like 5 remaining on me. Oops. What's a house layout? Can you actually cast from here to the left? You can. It's not so bad. Failed them like 2 darts back to back. It's getting body blocked. Glad they nerfed them though. Would have been really risky if it wasn't. Oh yeah, of course they have a regenerator. None of them died. Elixir of the Ancients. My inventory is full. Feels bad. Because like we're not even close to venturing items right now. Like in the middle of nowhere. Drop some items on the floor. Tainted Scales. What is the thing that is dropping the mutated scales here? We need a resilient plating. That will actually like give me a... I'm just gonna sell everything. Offensive ability, look at that. Should I go for this? Chaos Resistance. Shit, level 74. I'm gonna go for this, I think. The 80 offensive ability is just too much. So we have like one... I'm gonna break those items. I'll actually break them right now, I think. Just keep on forgetting about them. I can't even dismantle yet. Let me see. So... dismantle... Alright, that was not worth. So 3 items for level 75 afterwards. Right, it's a chaos again. Like, it is probably better than what I'm rocking, but it's not for me. Alright, 1 resilient plating. Ah, one more thing, real quick. Let's respec out of Behemoth. So I have a Viper right now then. I think so at least.
Stay strong. I can't do that yet.
So we have Energy Leech, White Side Resistance, and even more offensive ability. It's gonna be good. Next level, I think we're gonna have even more offensive ability afterwards. Yeah. I'll have like more vitality, less chaos resistance, and to fix that, like we can put the dark tallow or black tallow on my necklace or something. I don't know, maybe. Sure. I try and kill the Houndmaster, guys. $2.2k offensive at that point. Pretty good. Yeah, the Tyrants are not close to dying, like, at all, with one word of pain. I need to, like, stick to it. But I think these little peasants, they do die. Yikes. Just had fun fights against Alexander with my dual wield Witchblade and taking a few meteor in the face. How's the meteor speed, by the way? Like, is it easy to dodge? Is it at the same speed as like Alexaria or whatever? Because I cannot reliably dodge that one. That is 74. I need one more level for my items. They're hitting hard. No Ancient Heights for us, bros. No Ancient Heights. I might actually get the level up from like just delivering these quests. There are like 5 quests completed in Pine Barrens, if I'm not mistaken. So, what was the question? Is it easy to dodge the meteor? Nope, was not enough. Start Homestead. Oh, before that we're gonna need to go back to that main gulch, I think. Time. Let's see, yep. I think I need to go to Broken Hills as well. One attribute points. So many quests completed, in fact. Amazing.
The Legion is split on two.
Start with this one, I don't mind. 1, 2, 3. So
Tinkering is my specialty.
what was the last item? Belt? Yeah, the belt didn't have anything on it though. It's okay. I need some dynamite, right? How are my resistances? They're pretty good. I don't really need any enchantments then. We are doing okay. Hmm. Boy is saying, I don't get how do you cap your resistances so easily. Usually because of heavy devotions, like valuable devotions, like this one for instance, that 18%. There's some resistance somewhere around there as well, I'm pretty sure some Aether there. Some resistance over there, I'm pretty sure. Maybe even some resistance on this one. So yeah, you get the point. That, and then on top of like components, like they're really valuable components, like the anti-venom salve, the gloves bleed resistance and white resistance, the helm Aether and elemental resistance components. And on top of that, you can also choose the components for like weapon and ring augments really quick too. But other than that, like I literally don't upgrade my gear unless I see a resistance upgrade, you know? Like trust me on this one. You don't need to loot in Grim Dawn in the early levels to cap your resistances. It is how the game is designed. You can just trust on your reputation to get respected, I believe, right? Especially after having like the mandates, because you will get respected like pretty much immediately at that point. So you just need like reputation NPCs giving you respected level 35 items. And on top of that, the components that you can craft from your blacksmith. Those are enough for you to have playable reputation. So you don't need to check any items on the floor at all. Checking them is just a plus. So I just check, basically I just check the blues. I sell everything. Otherwise, gives me speed. Low car set is just OP. Yeah, maybe the character that we are making, like I'm actually not gonna lie, maybe the character that we are making right now is going to be capable of healing low car pretty easily. And if so, I will. Yeah. farm him a little bit here and there. I've absolutely no practice against Lokar. I've never even seen him in the game, so... Just curious if you're going to be picking up any other actives from the soldier. Like normally, if it wasn't paired with Inquisitor, I would have picked up the shout long ago. Warcry maxed out to 12, only the left side is really big. But because of my aura of sensor coming from the Inquisitor, I think I'm okay. Other than that, I think I'm gonna click like a couple of times into main here. Maybe 1 or 2. Just to have that little bit of a backup value. I don't know. It's probably not worth it even. I'll click this once, I'll click that once, I'll take the counter strike so that we can put a devotion on it. And obviously when we swap to force wave, I'll take the entire tree over there, but that's about it. But you can see the entire build if you write exclamation build in the chat. Like even the devotions, it's already set what we're going to be doing. Both of the, like even the leveling is available. Leveling tree, that is. An exclamation build in the chat. Hiroke is saying, this game's a multiplayer also, is it dead? And want to worth buy and play now. I like the single player version of this game. Like I don't really multiplayer at all. I just play it for like single player theory crafts, character crafts. You know, that's what I enjoy most of the time. Hiroka. So I don't necessarily know like what you would like in a game like this. So you gotta like answer it for yourself. What do you mean, like, is it dead? It's not an MMO, so like... Did you find the end? Mythical Arcanor, yeah. I found it on my spellbreaker. That's how we ended up creating this character immediately. Like I would say about like an hour or so after finding the Arcanor, I just couldn't hold myself anymore. I'm missing the Runebinder set pretty much. Protoss. I can craft a helm. That's the only piece that I can. Yeah, you can join the randoms through the browser, but like I don't know how that experience goes, you know? Like I'm gonna restart my game here. Actually, let's do the left side and then restart. I think I have enough time. Elemental damage, HP, elemental resistance, chaos resistance. Instead of chaos resistance and offensive ability. I like this one, it's a bit better because of the elemental damage, obviously. Like, I don't really know, like, you create a character, you can join the randoms, like, you're level 1. Like, is there another level 1? Does it even matter? Like, how does the questing go? Like, you're joining their game. Does it, like, save your character that you have done that quest with them now? I don't know. What happens to the earlier quests? I honestly don't know about the multiplayer experience of this game at all. Especially from level 1. Maybe at like level 100, just for the farming wise, it should be pretty good because like you're able to share auras and stuff. Yeah, you can also check out my Nightblade 1 to 50 guide on YouTube. Not a guide, but while leveling past Nightblade. It's going insane. I have to go later. See you later on, Scorn. Take care, dude. Did you go nice shield? Probably not. I remember people were telling me if you max out the nice shield at the start, it just like one-shots everything close to you though. So it's probably good. I know. I think what I was doing was I was just actually like going for dual wielding, you know. I played it like the conventional way some newbie would play. Grab like 2 swords from the floor, not even crafts. Like while leveling up at 150, I wasn't necessarily trying to get the best timing. I was always trying to do it as newbie friendly as possible. We're out of OST. So what are we listening to? Mass Effect? Let's check out the Mass Effect. Let's check out the second one. Holy crap, a nation heart, let's go. Like core, do you have, like for instance core, like fixing the elemental resistance is really easy while leveling up for the most part for me. I never had any issues forever now. But like, do you have like a specific resistance issue? Like, is it chaos? Is it vitality? Is it aether? Like, do you have one of them missing all the time? You know, is it always the same one? Bleeding and aether? The thing, how I act, like how I treat them is that like there are some expensive components that you can craft. But if you think about it, you will be leveling up many characters. And it doesn't matter if it's expensive, because as shitty as the amulet or like the emblem is, you can always take the component back. So craft that aether resistance Emmy, craft that black tallow for the chaos resistance. You know, I was rocking 2 black tallows on normal playthrough so that my chaos was fine. Now it is fine miraculously, but that's just luck. If it wasn't fine, I would have had black tallow or like aether. I don't remember the aether resistance one. Manu will most likely say it now. And keep it in your bank, you know? You will always be using that all the time, with every character. And for the bleed and pierce, obviously Seek Swatch, like, put Seek Swatch on everywhere. Aether Soul, there you have it, Sam, thank you. So components are the key. Like, remember, you're not necessarily investing into it, it's literally for free, because you craft it, and then you can, like, use the apprentice in Devil's Crossing and just keep it all the time. Use it on the next character, and trust me, you will. Like always. So when you apply a component on top of the gear, it doesn't mean that like you used it, you know? I think for some reason many people think things about that like that. It's not like that. Yeah, Vitality is a little bit trickier than the others. Seth is saying, did the spellbreaker rip or you found some good tactician stuff? I found the weapon, yeah, Arcanor. How's it going, Seth? Nice to see you, dude. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like the Mass Effect OST. These sounds are cool. Reminds me of good times also. This might be a little bit repair. See how it goes. Stay the fuck away from me. Resident Evil 2? No, it's Mass Effect. Mass Effect 2. But actually Resident Evil should have good soundtracks as well. Speaking of which, did you guys see that they're remaking Resident Evil 2? For 2019 January, I believe. I don't know if it's going to be just console. Blazing Inferno Seal. So, I have one more devotion to take. Unfortunately, that's not enough to take the Behemoth. We can drop that one and take Behemoth instead later on. It's okay. Unholy Inscription is so good for the bleed and Vita's resistance for the gloves. Yeah, I'm literally use that for every single character so far. The Unholy Inscription. Like, remember, in the normal, you don't necessarily need to like max them out. Obviously, it makes it like a, you know, breeze to have maximum resistances. But you have watched this character go through Bastion of Chaos with, I think it was less than 20 resistance on Chaos. Like, that is almost suicidal, but as long as you're paying attention, like, you will survive the normal difficulty. Unless you make a mistake. I think I couldn't find the other Vizier, but I'm not sure. Oh, they're together. It's never happened to me. They're literally together next to each other. What is that? Give me my ancient height, brother. Nope.
That skill's not ready.
It's quite tanky now. Oh, buddy, I'm scared. She's dead though. Never mind. The Hammerfall Girdle. Oh, we need like the mythical version of this. The mythical version of this is like such a tanky Girdle, it's insane. Yeah, this is one of the, like, the mythical version is one of the better bouts in the entire game, I would say. But no, normal version is kind of meh. Because, like, around level 60, you don't want to be tanky. You kind of want to be offensive to level up faster. What am I taking damage from? Oh, there's a charger. I see. Soiled trousers, man. I am restarting my game, dudes. Don't want to crash again and lose progress. Kralik saying, whoever recommended Grimdawn Internals the other night, thank you. We're 10 levels ahead of how we logged in today. I need like 18 more levels today. Can I pull it off? I'm not really sure. We'll see. I'm not revered with something, by the way. Probably like Homestead, I have to guess. Going Kaiman again. Fair, fair. I was actually wondering if I have what he needs. Anything else? I'm just gonna break those, I think, later on. Yeah, good luck using that. With the amount of spirit I have. Revere with the Devil's Crossing as well. Oops. All damage, offensive ability, and defensive ability. Instead of what? Elemental, damage, and HP. Let's get that. It's not bad. More crits all around the place. I like it. And then you can also have Vitality, Poison. Let's get like more than 5 actually. That's not so bad at all. Pierce resistance. I'm gonna apply that pierce resistance on a couple of pieces right now. We have like 80% over there. I've also got some like revered with the Homestead, but I don't think Homestead has anything for me, so maybe a cool weapon enchantment. I'm not really sure actually. We can check it out. And we start the right side of it. Incoming hostiles. Very bad. Fire offensive ability. The one that I'm using is like pierce and stun reduction. We can get the pierce from somewhere else. Stun duration plus. It's plus though. Energy absorbed from the enemy spells. HP. Just never mind it. Homestead sucks, by the way. Speak to the brother Elivius. Coming for you, my brother. How's it going, Claro? Welcome. Thanks for asking. My mode of pain is going good. We're trying to get to level 94 today. We see if I can pull it off or not. We started at level 64 or 66, either one of them, I don't remember actually. Gather you the seals. Those are the last seals I had, in fact. Level 77. Bastion. We actually need to do the over legacy, do we? I'd assume. 49 out of 55. Cast speed and all damage. I don't really need that. We could go like a little bit more tankier. Mental and stall resistance. Where am I going? Let's go left side. It's Counter Strike. I don't know. It's kind of useless now. What about like the Inquisitor side? Is there anything I can take here? Health increase? Let's go health increase. Flat HP. 1 out of 5. I see this block in the corpse.
Can't do that yet.
He's really tanky to me. I am thinking we're done with this place, right? We just need to like find a portal. Let's click that. Where could it be? Even closer? Nope. Ah, there it is. I sometimes like logging out from this. Not caring about the experience potion so much. Just to do this faster. Highest damage I have dealt is 144k at level 73. That is insane. Is that for forcewave or? I think you were leveling up a forcewave, weren't you? That's crazy high. Cadence, okay.
Can't do that yet.
You have 60% plus to the Chthonics? The other day you were messaging me about plus the humanoids. How much did you manage to get up to? This is pretty good as well. No rare material drop. That was a scam, man. I might actually be out of like dynamites here. Kinda sucks. I need to craft some dynamites. I have 2 of them remaining on me. Is there like any diminution returns or is it like multiplicative all the time? Like when you have 100% increase to humanoids, let's say, or humans. It's like literally doubles your damage against them. Yeah, that sounds insane actually. That sounds really good. Because like it could have been something stupid like how all damage works, you know what I mean? Just adds on top of like everything additive. Ah, finally we're finding an item. Forgot to horror frost. Just look at the clip. Yeah, I will. I will, man. Should probably pull the boss with this guy, just considering like how long it's gonna take us to kill the boss. 300 more HP from there is good though. Was this the first time that I'm seeing some like orange numbers? I'm not really sure. 14% chance to crit. Did you have really low DA and armor? Wow, that is manual for you. Easy to speak, you know. Was like XD and like lol to every single thing when he's like criticizing me and my builds. And then like links something like this, you see? I love Grimdom, man. Like, I love how fucking synced it is. Like, look at this, okay? I want you to, like, watch this animation. Like, how good the animation just, like, perfectly just fits the damage, you know? Like, okay, he's slamming right there. Boom. It just kills. It's my turn. It's my turn. Hold up. I actually want to see if you were vulnerable. Are you vulnerable? Yeah, of course you were vulnerable. You see this little icon right there? This little, just a little bit, you know? This icon right there is what you're supposed to be seeing before dying. Oh shit, I'm vulnerable, I should get out, you know? This little icon, this one. Not that, not that, not that one, but this one. That is all that makes the difference. I'm actually gonna do it, fuck it. So we go like how to wait. How to screenshot main screen. I don't want to show the second screen. Control Alt print screen is your cursor on the screen, okay? Control Alt and print screen. We go paint, paste, like that. So new Don't save. Like, just stay on desktop. Actually, like, you cannot, like, just Control V anymore. There we go. Maybe that works. I don't know. That works. making your projectiles like pass through or something. Like how do you say that, right? Yeah, it pierces? Okay, yeah. What is the chance of like pierce with cadence ranged when you max it out? Seal of Binding, no Blood of Thunder. Ah! It is 100%. That's not so bad. I actually thought it was going to be a lot less reliable than that. It's good. Yeah, I didn't know about that. Let's go, let's go. What's your favorite act in this game, guys? Which one do you enjoy, like, running through? I like Act 1, Act 2. The rest kinda meh for me. I kill this guy? You like everything until Karos? Yeah, pretty much the same for me, actually. It's really smooth, like, up to Karos, I would say. There's too many breaks afterwards. I don't know. A Plains of Strife place I don't like so much. I suppose I don't mind, like, the last two parts. This Plains of Strife, I don't like it. Like, Astrakhan Valley, I don't like it so much either. I think so. Chlora was saying Act 1 and Act 5, the Gloomwald and the Icton Plume. Interesting. That place is a little bit too big for me. Like, I'm still not necessarily comfortable with my pathing in that place.
I am told that when the Legion was forced to abandon the Collects, I've already...
What's going on?
I'll give you a good price on one of their left.
No, it's okay. Got break the size at some points.
Iron well spent.
I think so far we have been giving like everything into physique. Inspiration, Necromancer Ashes, Roveri, Legacy, Old Scars, Speak to Calderas outside the Steps of Torment. Creed at Fourth Icon. We're just continuing, I think. It's pretty linear at this point. Let's go Act 4. Yeah, Protoss was saying I mostly dislike the Astrakhan area. It's just too empty, too few interesting quests. AM looks good, but it's a nightmare. That is true. I think it's going to be more of a nightmare in the new acts. Like, I'm actually like really prepared for like a really grippy expansion launch. What do you guys think? Crates is usually like that, and then afterwards they nerf stuff. Yeah, it will be overtuned at the release. That's what I'm prepared of. I think so too. I think I'm going to be fucking around with like leveling my Oathkeeper quite a bit, you know. and hear the stories from my viewers, how they're like ripping to this and that. It's going to be nice preparation for the actual ultimate progression of the new acts of Forgotten Gods. just bring the expansion, man. Holy shit. Manuals, just like go to Grimtools, write Soldier Plus and Inquisitor Plus. Like check out those. Get something valuable. Like never mind the damage from the relic. I think there's going to be like 6 or 7 that is available to you. Like you don't have many options. Soldier and Inquisitor are like so fucking valuable every single point. So getting pluses are, in my opinion, mandatory from a relic. So that's what I would do. Maybe next year? Yeah, it will be next year. It's not maybe. I am using Word of Pain like this, but are they actually dying? Like, I need the XP. The best would be +1 Soldier. That's actually the problem that I have too. Like, my weapon is giving +2, I think, to Inquisitor, and then my relic is giving like Inquisitor as well. You know, I think I would have preferred like +1 to soldiers, a little bit more than Inquisitor 2. That being said, it's not bad at all though. Like thanks to that, I'll be able to like get to Inquisitor Seal 22. It's going to be pretty big. Your weapon is +2 to all skills though. I see. That's crazy. Is that like some sort of like a crossbow or something? Some stupid crossbow has that. I've seen it the other day. Some stupid like all damage crossbow if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty good. Let's open something more chill than this. I am checking. My YouTube has been bugged out. Like I'm checking like give me more suggestions and like just doesn't show anything. Deus Ex wasn't so bad either. Like which one? The Mankind wasn't so bad, right? Mankind Divided original soundtrack extended. I don't want the extended version. Deus Ex, Mankind, OST, let's say. The extent this one maybe. Ambient mix. See how this is. First thing, I'm a bit worried about the changes Create will introduce to the challenge dungeons. I don't know if I like this whole random multipliers thingy. Yeah, like yesterday, like I don't know if you were there at the end of my stream. I was actually like annoyed at something else also, so I kind of like held myself back from making any comments about like the misadventures from yesterday. But yesterday we have learned about the fact that like there's actually a limit to how deep you can go in that new dungeon, for instance, is coming up, the Shattered Realm. For instance, that means that it is sort of scripted, you know. So that kind of like scared me when it comes to, is it going to be like Crucible then? You know what I mean? Like maybe it is just another Crucible. Like so, kind of hesitant. Like I don't want to speak about it so much, but we'll see like how they're going to introduce that. Maybe their random is going to be just this chest is there, or maybe that chest is not there. You know what I mean? Maybe it is random. Right? It's 50-50. It's not necessarily random. Maybe the entire dungeon layout will be either it looks like this or it looks like that. So is that random? I mean that is random too, yeah, but that's not what we mean when we call for a random dungeon, right? So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, there's a limit. It's 63 levels, I think. I hate these chill mains. So I think like I'll just like hold myself from commenting on it at all until I experience it myself. There are 54 levels, Protoss says, but they're coming in a random order and come more than once. So yeah, it is completely scripted then. So if you play it enough, you'll be able to say right from the get-go which level you're in, and you'll be like with what you're going to be facing instantly. Okay. So when you're in a when you're in a level, you're in one of the 53 levels. And the next one is going to be one other of the 53 basically. And it just continues all the time. And it scales all the time too, then there's no limits, is that it? We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. The monsters on the map will be random too. Are you sure about that? I don't want to die like this, by the way, while chatting. Really not paying attention to my character right now. Oh, that's just cool. If like, that is cool. I like that. So maybe like the only thing that is bound to the level is like maybe the layout. And yeah, it might actually be just the layout and like the scenery tech. It's possible. That'd be cool. So like the interactables and stuff, you know what I mean? That is maybe like dependent on the level, and then the monsters, they always change. I like that. That'd be a lot better than just like having exactly what you have played always in this layout, you know what I mean? Definitely. Let's observe if they're dying to Word of Pain. I need the experience here. I would have actually liked to be a playtester as well in Grimtools. I don't really know like what you have to do to become a playtester. I think there's just like manually picking from like Steam or something. I'm not really sure. So let's see if they died on the other end. Did. It's good. 10k crit from Word of Pain tick. You have to be active in the forums? Oh, really? I don't even think I have a forum account, dude. Skull of Gulamash. You have to be active in the forums and I don't even have an account. Like, oh really? Oh, that's unfortunate. Krylik is saying, to be honest, I prefer a reasonably large amount of handmade levels over an infinite number of like procedural levels. Now, one thing is for certain is that I definitely prefer the monsters like completely random. So like what I mean is that like their combination, or like in a certain layout, you will sometimes have the skeletons, sometimes have like the shield mains, sometimes have like insectoids, you know what I mean? I definitely prefer that over always in this layout, always skeletons, you know, for sure. But I don't know if I prefer like sections from like how it is made in Diablo 3, for instance, right? There it is in the rifts, it is completely random. But at the same time, if you play it enough, you will be able to understand the sections. Like from the start of a section of a map, you'll be able to say this one will branch to the right and left. So it is either left or right. You turn right and it might still have the same section one more time, branching left and right. Or it might have a different section, which is like a circular thing. And then it will continue to the right side or left side. You You know, it's like sections just like randomly uniting to form a map. I don't know if I prefer that or just a straight out layout like this one that will never change. Not really sure. The length is also completely random, I think, in Diablo for 98% of the maps, which is a good thing in my opinion. Like sometimes you have an exit instantly, sometimes it continues for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. And then it was 79. I have a mean debuff here. Look at my HP. I'm capable of reducing my HP for 2k. There we go. You got to be an active. You got to be active on forums, and or be a good Crucible player, knowing all the game mechanics, etc. Crucible player. I mean, I don't want to make anyone salty, but Crucible is one of the worst things that any ARPG has ever seen, in my opinion. I'd much rather just like brainlessly rift in Diablo 3 instead of doing Crucible. I don't know. I'm sorry. Really, really sorry, but that's the case for me. Protoss, like, this is something I need to show this on stream. Protoss is saying, while Crucible is not fun at all, it is a good indicator of how strong and weak a build is. Now, I can agree to this, like, up to a point, where I can say, you can definitely say if a point is comparable to another one, if a build is comparable to other one. Hey, look, this one managed to survive 2 Nemesis at the same time. It managed to survive, like, 178. Which one was the killer, you guys? 149? I don't know. That was a killer level, you know what I mean? You understand what I'm talking about anyways. So like, this one managed to survive it. No, the other one didn't. This is clearly easier or hard. When you're making a game like this though, like it is really easy to make things hard or easy at the same time. It's all about numbers. You know, if an enemy is capable of hitting you 2000, hey, make it 3000. Look, the game is a lot harder now. You know what I mean? Balance is really important. So, just to give you content, well, you took 1 Nemesis, let's see if you can take 2 at the same time. Well, how about take 3 then? You know what I mean? That will be better. You know, like, I don't necessarily like that design. Now, I understand where you're coming from. But that's just a bad design in my opinion. Like, hey, you took 2 of them. I don't know. So it definitely is true. You can compare some, but that is why ARPGs are really popular with like normal, elite, and then ultimate playthrough, because the game shows you what it has to offer, the game shows you the resistances, and then it also shows you the scripts and telegraphs. It shows you the attacks of every single monster. Do you pay attention? Did you pay attention? Because in elite it will be hitting twice as much. In ultimate it will hit quadruple as much. On top of that, I will fuck your resistances up as well. If you're a good player, you will be paying attention all along, you will learn that. Now, That is one design. On the other hand, you have another design. I'll give you 2 fucking nemesis. One of them is gonna charge you, stun for 5 seconds, while the other one is dropping a big zone under you. What are you gonna do? Do you have the 80% stun resistance and then kite around with like using a cluster and heal potion? Is that a better design? I don't think so. How about 6 seconds stun then? Will you survive that? You survived it. Let's put a 7 seconds stun. You know what I mean? I think that's a little bit more lazy. I would prefer the first design. Give me something to learn on. Make me capitalize on it. Just because of my build, my design. Let me get a better word around it. Your point kind of applies to all ARPGs. It does, yes, definitely. It does. In my opinion, it's kind of balance is, in my opinion, really, really important and really easy to like mess up in ARPGs. Well, RPGs too, like MMORPGs as well. It's incredibly easy to like fuck up the balance of a game. It's just too easy to make it difficult or hard, but in a bad manner, you know? Definitely. They took my Ancient Heart again, man. I'm always starving with the Ancient Hearts in this game, it looks like. Which one did I give this one to? Let's see. Oh, guys, who was playing Gargoth? Is it the one inside Astrikhan Valley? I'm not really sure actually. No, I understand who it is. It's in the throne. Okay. And Plains of Strife. It's with the Rovari legacy. It goes together. That is good. Celestius is saying, but the base game of Grim Dawn isn't difficult enough for a hardcore player of the game, but Crucible 170. Is that challenge? It definitely is a challenge. I don't think like I can put it any other way. It definitely is a 100% challenge. And it's actually like quite tough at times, for sure. But in my opinion, a character shouldn't be balanced around that. Because, okay, I understand that like a character can be balanced around like 2 nemesis, but what about 3? You know, like it's... I think it's like a gray area of like me saying it's not a good design. That's all I can say. I don't know. I don't know if I like managed to explain myself like how I feel about it as good as I could. Maybe it all comes down to like I just don't enjoy the game style. Maybe it's just that. I don't know. I understand where you're coming from, honestly. Like if you're dodging, like if you're playing like me, where you're picking your targets, really hard picking your targets, and make the game, you know, simple and easy, then obviously the game is not challenging. And compared to that, isn't Crucible 170 challenging? It 100% is. Definitely. Let's go from the other way around. I think this is a longer path. Up. Am I getting distracted here? Other than like the gods in this game, like Monk Dragon or like Ravager, I would say the game is quite well balanced though. Don't get me wrong. Definitely didn't say the opposite. I wouldn't play it otherwise. It is really, really good balance in my opinion. Especially for like how difficult it could be for like a new player to end up sort of like a well over-round, like all-around good build. Like not necessarily just like damage and high numbers, but at the same time good HP, good defensive values, good resistances, and we are talking about like physical resistance, stun resistance, entrapment duration, you know, everything. On top of that, defensive ability, offensive ability, you know, there's so many things in Grim Dawn that you should be valuing at the very end game for a character to be, you know, well balanced all around. So I think for a game as complicated as that, I think it is like really, really good balanced. I like it. New character and it's 79 already. Can you stop changing the subject? How's it going, Llama? Welcome, dude. Are you using Giants and the Chariot? I think I see both of them proccing. Yeah, I just got the Giants, in fact. How's it going, Tasty? Welcome. I literally just got it. Should I be scared of this guy? I'm not so sure. Maybe when we are open up. Let's just change the order of things, huh? It hurts them. What sort of characters? It's just a Word of Pain character right now. It's a Tactician. So we're pretty much like having the passives from a Tactician and then spamming Word of Pain. And have some like couple of Devotion procs. But it's going to be a forcewave character at the end. We found a weapon called Arcanor. Mythical Arcanor on my spellbreaker while farming and I couldn't hold myself. I created a character around it. So we are trying to rush for level 94 for it. Every shotgun is scary for me. Yeah. Ah, you're going with forcewave. Yeah, at the end at least. 15 more levels to it. No. Nice to see you, by the way. Honored with Homestead. Can I just like lose reputation or something? What's going on there? Yep. I was hoping to see some epic survival dual wielding. I'm thinking of like a Occultist Nightblade is next, but we'll see. If that's going to be the case, it will definitely be just like melee and dual wield. And they keep on taking my hearts away, dude. Yeah, so in the meantime, like, I'll definitely keep on farming items for this. Vitality caster off and let's break that. Soon we are going for like Steps of Torment and that should be really good experience for me. 400 HP on this. Pierce, Lightning and Elemental. The other one gives Poison. Let's keep the Poison for now, it's okay. Yeah, I think we're cool. That's 6 dynamites. Should I hide these? Brain matter? That was actually like a game that has some sort of like a synthwave soundtrack that was ridiculously good. I'm trying to remember it. It's not necessarily like the most popular game either. This tune kind of like remind me of it. Just don't remember. Fuck, I cannot remember it. Actually, it's capable of hitting me like 40% of my HP inside the seal. I also like armor absorption. My armor is terrible, by the way, for my level. Armor absorption is like 83%. It doesn't matter like when you have shitty armor though. You have shitty armor. Do you think like the seal would be a little bit more like overall balanced if it wasn't capable of like reducing damage over time, but just the direct hits to take? Galstone. This is the music from, yes, Deus Ex. It's pretty good. Stone. I'm trying to like teleport to the right side. So where are we going now? What is valuable at this point for me? We could take like 4% HP from there. How many points do I have in total? 4 points I have. 4. That one is 5. This is not so bad, but old physique. I don't like the build up of it. That is my problem for the most part. Really don't like the build up. Now we are not even close. Something valuable for something like offensive ability, health, defense. How do I proc you? Like Blitz? I think Blitz would be really nice with the rumor, don't you think? And we have like 150 health as well at one point. Blitz and rumor. I think we are going for it. It's okay. Marlene is there saying hi. What's up? Welcome. Why would you want to use rumor? just a little bit like less hold and offensive ability. So we are a little bit safer in that end. And I think Blitz is going to be reliably proccing it, so should be okay. So I'm proccing like my Phoenix from my main, and then I'm proccing Elemental Storm with Inquisitor Seal. So we have Blitz open for this. To be honest with you, like, that just doesn't matter. This is not necessarily like the in-game build at all. So I think it's time for Steps of Torment, if I'm not mistaken. Or we could open the right side as well. We go Steps of Torment now. The Far Cry Blood Dragon had a pretty good kind of synthwave style OST. I'll check it out. Thank you very much, Krylek. Alright guys, I'm going to be taking a short break. And then afterwards we go SOT, okay? Thanks for hanging out with me.